Hey everyone, it is Darson from Technomate, and today we're asking one of the biggest and wildest questions ever. What comes after humans? I am not talking about flying cars or space cities, I am talking about the next evolution of intelligence. Will it be machines, hybrids, or something totally beyond biology? Buckle up, because this one's going to bend your brain. Let's rewind a bit. Life on Earth has evolved for billions of years: single cells, fish, dinosaurs, mammals, apes, humans. Now we dominate the planet. We built the internet, split the atom, and launched satellites into space. But here's the twist: evolution never stops. So what's next after us? Are we the final form? Or just a stepping stone? You know those videos you watch that blow your mind so much you have to pause and rewind? Well, okay, let's continue. First off, quick disclaimer: no one really knows what comes after humans. We can't predict the future, but some scientists, thinkers, and futurists have some pretty wild ideas. So let's explore them. It might just spark your own brilliance. Who knows? Homo Deus, the rise of upgraded humans. Okay, first up, let's talk about Homo Deus. This is Latin for God-like humans, and it's what some scientists think we'll evolve into. If evolution works its magic on us over the next million years, they think we could end up smarter than we are today, stronger, longer living. Basically, we level up. How? Well, it's all about our superpower, our big brains. Thanks to our noggins, we can use tools, solve problems, and create cool stuff like iPhones and spaceships. Our brains are what make us human. But they're also a pain. They take up a lot of energy. If you're one of us humans watching this right now, you know what I mean. It takes a lot of calories to power that brain of yours. But here's where things get interesting. Scientists have found a way to use technology to boost our brains without all the extra calories. Enter brain implants. With these high-tech gadgets, we could download skills and knowledge directly into our brains. So you'd learn a new language in seconds, play Mozart after listening to it once. The possibilities are mind-boggling, and we're already on our way to making it happen. Companies like Elon Musk's Neuralink are working on ways to connect your brain to a computer using tiny wires. In fact, Neuralink recently revealed that one of their devices helped monkeys type on a keyboard based on where they were looking. That's crazy. We're also making huge strides in understanding how our genes work. This could lead to us being able to edit our DNA to make ourselves stronger, healthier, and even smarter. Plus, nanobots are tiny little robots that could do amazing things inside our bodies. Like, imagine little bots fighting diseases before you even get sick, or cleaning up pollution in the air we breathe. And let's not forget bionic limbs. These are artificial arms, legs, or other body parts that could be stronger and smarter than our own. For example, some people have already got bionic arms that can grab and lift stuff with more power than any human arm. These are the kinds of upgrades that could turn us into godlike humans. And if you want to learn more about the incredible advancements in tech that are making this possible, check out the video linked below. It's full of awesome details that will blow your mind. The AI takeover. But what if we're not the next step at all? What if our creations are? AI is already beating us at chess, diagnosing diseases and writing songs. Now imagine an AI that keeps learning, keeps upgrading, and doesn't need food, sleep, or emotions. That's not science fiction, that's a real possibility. In fact, some experts think that this kind of AI could emerge within just a few decades. If we keep on the path we're on, these super eyes could be smarter than all of us humans combined. They could solve problems that we can't even imagine. But here's the thing, they could also decide that humans aren't needed anymore. We might become obsolete, like old machines that are no longer useful. Some folks like Stephen Hawking have warned us about this. He said that developing full artificial intelligence could be the worst mistake in the history of life. What he means is that if we create eyes that are smarter than us, they might not care about our feelings or our goals. They might see humans as just another bunch of complicated machines that need fixing. So there's a big question mark hanging over whether we'll live alongside eyes, merge with them, or get replaced by them. Some futurists think we'll become cyborgs, part human, part machine. Others think we'll upload our consciousness to the cloud and become pure data. And still others think that something else entirely will take over. This planet, it's really hard to tell because we're at the beginning of this journey. Just imagine how the dinosaurs felt when mammals started taking over. They probably thought it was a passing phase. Yet here we are. Maybe it's the same for us and AI. Maybe there's something else waiting in the wings. Digital consciousness. Let's talk about something crazy. What if the next step isn't even physical at all? What if we become digital? Here's the deal. We're all about tech and science here at Technomate, and while we haven't found any proof of life after humans, it's worth exploring what could come next. One idea is that we'll upload our minds to the cloud. That's right, instead of growing old and kicking the bucket, we back up our brains like we do our computers. And when our bodies die, our minds live on in the digital world. We could chat with our favorite historical figures, explore far-off galaxies, or hang out with our loved ones who have passed away. It's a whole new way to think about life, death, and everything in between. But it's not just about having a super long life. It's also about having a super smart one. You see, our brains are physical things and they're limited by the laws of physics. But our digital minds could be supercharged by technology. They could process info faster than a speeding bullet and store memories like a cosmic hard drive. Plus, they could jump from computer to computer, experiencing life in different ways. Some people call this digital immortality because you never really die. Your consciousness just keeps going. Of course, it's still just a theory at this point. We haven't figured out how to upload a mind to a computer yet. But hey, anything's possible, right? Who knows? Maybe one day soon you will be able to save your mind as a file and send it off to be uploaded. When that happens, you can thank us for breaking down this big idea into simple terms so you could understand it better. So remember, the future is up to us. We don't know what comes after humans, but we can create that future together. So let's keep pushing forward and see what amazing things we discover next. Now it's time to hear from you. What do you think comes after humans? Will we become superpowered cyborgs? Will AI take over? Or is something totally mind-bending just around the corner? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let's keep this conversation going. And hey, before you go, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you like this video and subscribe if you want to see more mind-blowing content like this. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride through the world of tech and science. We'll catch you next time. Until then, stay curious, alien-level evolution. And now for the most mind-blowing idea of all. What if the next step isn't TUS or AI but something we can't even comprehend yet? Think about it. Dinosaurs had no idea mammals were coming. Apes couldn't imagine the internet, so maybe we can't grasp what comes next. Some futurists think it could be post-biological life forms, beings made of pure energy or even hybrids with aliens. Whoa, I know it sounds crazy. But hear me out. We're just at the start of unraveling the mysteries of the universe. We've only explored a tiny bit of our own solar system and haven't even discovered any concrete proof of aliens yet. But who's to say they're not out there? And if they are, wouldn't it be wild if they decided to cross paths with us? Imagine the possibilities. Maybe we'll evolve beyond our physical bodies and become pure energy or information. Or maybe we'll merge with AI to create a whole new kind of being. Who knows? The possibilities are really endless. All we know is that it's going to be something totally beyond our current understanding. It's going to be something truly alien. So keep your mind open and your eyes peeled because you never know what you might discover. In the end, the future is unwritten. We can't predict what comes after humans, but we can embrace the journey of discovery together. So keep asking questions, keep exploring and keep dreaming big because the only limit is our imagination. And if you want to continue this mind-bending adventure, check out our other videos on the evolution of humanity and the rise of AI. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us on this epic quest through the world of tech and science. Keep on thinking big, and we'll catch you in the next adventure.